Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Dak from 410 Gaming, and I'm here to tell you guys about Destiny and our Sitrep. And let's start off the show with my little progression of my character. That's one of the coolest things about this game. You look at your character, and it just grows over time, and the changes are pretty freaking awesome. But back to the game. Destiny is a great game. I'm loving it. I'm having a ball with it, and I just want to sit here and address some of the reviews that I've been reading and hearing about and give you guys my take on it. And I have to say, it's a pretty solid game. And with that said, by no means is it a perfect game. My issue with the game so far is what happens after you get to a level 20, but let me touch everything else first. The graphics on this thing are freaking beautiful. Most of us have already seen it in the beta and the alpha. So that, and plus it's from Bungie, and we know what the work they've done with Halo. So there's nothing here to second guess as far as graphics. Gameplay also is a great thing with this game. It's actually pretty good. Guns feel right. Characters behave pretty well. I feel like they're a little dumber than they were on from the Halo series, but again, I think it's because of the nature of the game, with it being nobody wants to use the MMO word, but there's a lot of farming and things in this game that are very common in the MMO place, and I think that's lends to why the AI isn't as well. But don't get me wrong, it gets very brutal. I mean, geez, jump in one of those raids and let me know how brutal it can get. I mean, there are times where there was one raid when I first got this game that took 20 minutes, and I'm sure you guys are familiar with it, the spider from the beta and the alpha. If you don't have the right level, man, it takes forever. And with all Bungie games, it's all about the multiplayer. And the multiplayer here is pretty good. The PvP on the Crucible missions, I have to say I don't have any footage of that. And the reason why is because really I suck at the Crucible, and it's probably the first time that's happened in a multiplayer game. And I don't really like the fact how dependent it is on you playing the Crucible as far as ranking up. Sure, you can play like raids, single player co-op missions, but I feel like you have to play the Crucible and have to be pretty good at it to rank up past 20. And speaking of past 20, ranking up after past 20 kind of sucks because I feel like it's more luck-based versus XP. You got to find the right loot and the right gear. And I know this is going to be a long, drawn-out game, but I feel like that kind of sucks, and I hope something happens whereas it'll help me and other players rank up. But most guys aren't really having a problem, as you can see. You'll see 25s and ranked level 25s and 26s out there. Some 29s, actually. A lot of people are complaining about the story, and the story sucks. But it is a Bungie game. And did the Halo story make much sense to you? I mean, what do you guys expect? Tell me about that damn grave mine from Halo 2. And I'm dead serious. I challenge any person that played Halo 2 to explain to me what happened with the grave mine and all that crap and have it make perfect sense to me. And if it does, I will retract my statement. But this game is not about the story. This is about FPS trying to break into the MMO territory. And I feel like they're doing a good job with that. And the ratings are a little harsh because I think this game, me personally, my view is this game is not going to be the same game now in the next year. It's going to evolve, it's going to change, and our thoughts are going to be a little different about this game. So Destiny is a little bit more than Borderlands with a Halo skin. It doesn't have the weapons of Borderlands, but it definitely has those wannabe epic moments that most Halo games have. It's all about playing with your friends and having a ball. I think this is a pretty solid game. The ratings are somewhat justified, but not. I feel still being a little too harsh on the product. Let's give it another couple of months and see how we feel after that. It's your boy Dak from 410 Gaming. See ya!